Baseball has always had this serious, almost poetic rhythm to it. Pitch by pitch, play by play. But what people often miss is just how hilarious it can be when things go off script. While watching these 25 funniest moments in MLB history, I kept thinking, how is this even real? They remind you that behind all the pressure and competition, this game still has room for joy, chaos, and some downright ridiculous fun. So yeah, let's get started, 25. Okay, so Wally Backman totally lost it during a minor league game, and honestly, I couldn't stop watching. His rage was so over the top, it crossed the line from furious to full-on comedy. 1 second he's arguing a call, the next he's throwing a meltdown that belongs in a drama class. It's wild how something so intense can also be so ridiculously funny. Definitely one of those I shouldn't laugh but I am moments. And yeah, it totally earned its spot in these 25. At number 24, Nate McLouth lived every player's dream, hitting a walk-off to win the game. But instead of a wild celebration, he was completely silent. His teammates straight up vanished, leaving him to soak in the moment, alone. It was classic dugout hazing. And honestly, it made the whole thing even funnier. The stadium was buzzing, the game was over, and he's just standing there like, guys? I swear that silent treatment hit harder than the home run. Number 23 is straight-up mascot mischief in action. During a game, the Pirates parrot noticed something was off. His hat was gone, and not just gone, stolen by a woman in the crowd. Instead of storming off, the Pirates parrot did what he does best. Marched right up to her with dramatic flair, pointing, pouting, and demanding his hat back like a sassy green diva. Watching a giant fuzzy mascot beg for his hat like it was personal? Number 22 is a personal favorite, because who pranks an umpire, right? But Eric Gregg, bless him, was the kind of guy who unintentionally made it easy. During one game, someone actually placed a hamburger on third base, just waiting for him to spot it. And the moment he did, pure comedy. Seeing this big serious umpire discover a burger mid-game was so random, so unexpected, I couldn't help but laugh. Number 21 proves even legends like David Ortiz aren't safe from locker room chaos. One day, he got pranked hard. Corey Koski smeared peanut butter in his underwear and just left them there. Ortiz, completely unaware, got dressed like normal until something felt off. And when he finally figured it out, total meltdown, but the good kind. Everyone was on the floor laughing and Ortiz took it like a champ. Honestly, the image of Big Papi discovering a surprise jar of Skippy Superchunk in his pants? That's comedy gold. Next on to number 20 is what happens when a mascot pushes way too far. During a Braves game, their mascot Blooper decided to mess with Jose Martinez, and let's just say Jose wasn't having it. Out of nowhere, he grabbed a toy bat and chased Blooper like he was settling a personal score. I mean, it was wild in the best way. Number 19 takes the prank war straight to the field, and I swear I couldn't stop grinning. Kelly Johnson of the Arizona Diamondbacks stepped up to bat, all serious, only to hear, "It's raining men," blasting through the stadium. Like, your big moment and boom, instant disco diva energy. The crowd lost it, the dugout was howling, and honestly, so was I. Props to whoever made that call. Iconic. Number 18 is one of those classic pranks that just never gets old. The three-man lift is a spring training tradition where rookies are told to work together for some team-building moment, but it's all a setup. They get tangled up, ready to be lifted, and then the real joke hits. They're the ones getting played. It's gold every single time. Number 17 is what I'd call a tough day at work, Wrigley style. After a 30-minute rain delay, the ground crew rushed out to roll back the tarp. But one poor guy? Yeah, he got completely tangled in it, slipping, tripping, basically fighting for his life against a giant plastic sheet. Honestly, the struggle was real, but so was the laugh. Number 16 proves even rain delays can turn into prime entertainment. Mark Burrell, pitching for the White Sox, wasn't about to let a boring weather break kill the vibe. So what did he do? He slid across the tarp like a kid at a water park, right in front of everyone. Sure, he got penalized for it, but honestly, totally worth it. Number 15 is all about that classic hot foot prank perfected by none other than Bert Blyleven. During one game at Target Field, poor Don Kelly ended up with his foot literally on fire, thanks to a sneaky setup involving lighter fluid and a whole lot of mischief. The moment he realized it, priceless. The dugout was in stitches, and honestly, so was I. Number 14 shows that even umpires have a playful side. Laz Diaz, a former Marine turned umpire, had a mini sword fight with the Giants bat boy using a splintered bat. And yes, it was just as adorable as it sounds. Moving on to number 13 is a little field-side chaos with a splash of comedy. During a Rockies game in Colorado, the outfield sprinklers suddenly turned on mid-inning. No rain delay, no warning, just surprise fountains soaking the grass and anyone unlucky enough to be near. Somebody probably hit the wrong button, but the players looked as surprised as I was, and honestly, I couldn't stop smiling at that accidental water feature on the field. Number 12 is basically the mascot version of a buddy comedy. The Philly fanatic brought in some extra fluff for the day. Orbit, the Astros' green little space goof. The whole interaction turned into this clumsy but hilarious mess of fuzzy limbs and awkward waves. It was like two giant plush toddlers trying to hug in slow motion, and honestly, it was everything I didn't know I needed. Coming on to number 11, this is a full-on mascot takeover for Screech's birthday. The Nationals Eagle invited all his fluffy friends, Slapshot, G-Wiz, Jack the Bulldog, and more for a chaotic, adorable celebration. There were dances, hugs, and so much fluff flying around. It felt more like a cartoon crossover than a ball game, and I was so here for it. Number 10 is one of those pranks that's so bold, you almost feel bad. Almost. During Fan Appreciation Day in Toronto, Joe Carter hyped up the crowd, announcing a car giveaway, and Derek Bell was all in until he realized his car was the prize. The look on his face, absolute gold. Shock, confusion, betrayal, all of it. It was cruel, hilarious, and honestly, kinda genius. Number 9 is proof that Ken Griffey Jr. didn't just play hard, he pranked harder. After losing a bet to Mariners manager Lou Piniella, he owed him a steak dinner. Simple, right? But Griffey being Griffey, he turned it into a full-on steak invasion. Number 8 is just pure mascot chaos, and I honestly couldn't stop smiling. During a lineup card exchange between Larry Bowa for the Phillies and Ron Wotus for the Giants, everything was going normal until the Philly fanatic rolled in like he owned the place. He started mocking right there on the field, completely stealing the moment. Baseball needed that break, and so did I. Number 7 is when baseball turns into a full-on theater. During a Braves versus Nationals game, D. Strange Gordon, yes, a position player pitching, lobbed a slow, loopy, 52-mile-per-hour ball that hit Travis d'Arnaud right on the shoulder. But instead of just brushing it off, Travis went full drama queen and collapsed like he'd been taken out by a cannonball. The crowd cracked up, the commentators lost it, and honestly, I kinda loved the energy. Give that man an Oscar, please. Coming on to number 6 is peak teammate mischief. Pedro Martinez might have been the Red Sox ace, but let's just say he talked like one too. So much, in fact, that his teammates, led by Nomar Garcia Parra, literally taped him to a pole. Yup, full-on duct tape moment, mouth and all. It was their hilarious way of keeping him quiet for once. Honestly, it's the kind of prank that screams, "We love you, but you need to chill." Number 5 is all fluff and heartbreak. A foul ball went rocketing down the left field line and bam, it nailed a poor innocent teddy bear right in the face, and I couldn't stop laughing. It was unbearably cute, still smiling through the pain like a little stitched-up warrior. Honestly, I can't bear to watch it again, but also I totally can. Number 4? Oh, it's pure cinematic chaos. Tim Hudson decided to take pranking to a whole new level by dressing up as Ghostface and hiding in teammate Eddie Perez's hotel room. And when Perez walked in, pure terror. He screamed, he panicked, and I don't blame him one bit. It was scary, ridiculous, and absolutely hilarious. Number 3 is every fan's worst nightmare, with a hilarious twist. At Wrigley Field, a Cubs fan went all in trying to catch a foul ball, but ended up tripping and spilling his precious $8 beer all over himself. Like, not the ball, not the catch, just one very expensive, very public beer shower. The poor guy walked away soaked, empty-handed, and probably heartbroken over the drink. Honestly, tragic. But also, I couldn't stop laughing. Number 2 is what I'd call a plot twist in the middle of a ball game. During a live broadcast, just as the camera cut to the crowd, the Astros mascot Orbit swooped in and planted a kiss. Orbit was one very happy mascot, and that kiss, yeah, it kinda stole the show. And finally, number 1, the prank to end all pranks. Phillies manager Charlie Manuel told Kyle Kendrick he'd been traded to Japan, but not just to any team. Nope, in exchange for Kobayashi, the hot dog eating champ. I mean, come on, the confusion on Kendrick's face? Pure gold. The team played it so straight, so serious, it had him fully believing it. Honestly, I couldn't even be mad. It was elaborate, absurd, and totally unforgettable. If MLB had an award for best prank ever, this one would win, with extra mustard. And there you have it, 25 moments where baseball totally lost its mind in the funniest ways possible. If you laughed even once, or let's be real, a lot, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and drop your favorite moment in the comments below.